Alright, y'all. Howdy, howdy there. Sure been a few days since we... Okay, that's what I was hearing. I'm hearing the fan, but not too badly in the background. So I'm trying to do something. Ah, here we are. Okay. Yes. Okay. So, tonight, we're talking about, you read the title, we're talking about heavy rain and high winds coming for the region. So, let's give you on down to business, shall we? Let's shift my picture down. I'm going to bring the mouse over here for... And I lowered my... Although the mouse pad still works better. I think I have a spare one over here. Let me get it. Oof. And I'm going to try something for right now, too. I'm going to try and use this mouse. But to do that, I have to come over here to my Bluetooth settings. Give me one moment. Ideally, I want to find my second one of these. Ideally. Because I don't need my wireless keyboard and mouse combo, because I like having my small wired keyboard instead, so... So, I'm going to add a device. Bluetooth. Okay, so this will work. Can I... Okay, so I can still tilt the map with this one. But to zoom in and out the... But, as you can see, so I'm going to switch to the Wilmington radar. But as you can see, so the rain doesn't look like much. But these special... Okay, so... Gusty showers will impact Central Boyd, Greenup, Northwest Lawrence, Carter, Northwestern Meigs, Perry, through midnight. And they're moving southeast at 40 with gusts up to 50. So that's going to cause some problems. So if you have outside... So it's pretty much... So altogether, the whole... Okay, you know what, for this... Hang on just 1 second. I had turned my pointer speed. So altogether, this is moving pretty much to the east. Had like an eastward flow. Actually, you know what? I can zoom in. But overall, I like mouses for... But there is some pockets of heavier rain. So, the wind's kind of behind this, especially for the high elevations, where you see in this tan for southeast Brainoff, northwest Pocahontas, western Tucker, and parts of Preston County are under a wind advisory from... So for southeast Brainoff, it goes from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. tomorrow. For gusts up to 55 miles per hour. But for Tucker County, wait, is that until tonight? Hang on a second. That doesn't make sense. That's just until this evening. Okay. No, so I'm wrong. Well, I wasn't sure. Because it looks like wind advisory remains in effect until midnight Eastern Friday night. So I wasn't sure if that meant once it hits midnight tonight. So they have that. The National Weather Service has that worded weird. So on the National Weather Service website, it goes in effect from December 19th at 12 a.m. until December 20th at 12 a.m. So they have that worded wrong. I wonder if this is the same way. Yeah. You shouldn't word it like that, because that's confusing. It's kind of the county isn't like this, what I like to call kind of honey mustard color. Honey mustard. That's my favorite chicken nugget dipping sauce. Anyway. That's beside the point. In this kind of mustardy and honey mustardy color is a high wind warning for Eastern Tucker, Garrett, Grant, Pendleton counties. What's this go to? See? That's worded better. High wind warning remains in effect from 6 a.m. Eastern, or from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Friday. That's worded better than this. High wind warning remains in effect until midnight Eastern Friday night. Like, okay, well, is it December 19th at midnight? So that's the case. In a way, it should be worded until midnight Eastern time Saturday night, because you cross into Saturday at 12 a.m. Let me know in the comments if I'm right or if I'm wrong on that. Sorry, I'm going right on that, because that's this is just worded wrong. My sister, who's an English major, would even agree with me that that's worded wrong. I'm going to show her that later. Mark my words. So, but, behind the system, let's turn on our Ew. I wasn't. So it actually looks heavier rain than what it did look like. But yeah, then behind this system, we may potentially start to see some like upslopey So right here is the cold front, actually. This thing right here in the blue. That's our cold front. And it's going to continue to march to the east in our direction throughout hours tonight. And then behind, when the cold front starts coming through, temperatures are going to start to drop. And then, as painful as it sounds, we're going to see some snow behind it. Not looking forward to that. So I figured I'd just pop one here real briefly to showcase what we got coming our way. Make sure as this line of showers comes through, make sure you have your Christmas decorations secure. You don't want to see any Santas flying down the street. That might be fun. You won't want to go on a ravage Santa chase in the middle of the night. I'm not sure who would win it. I'm not sure if you would win or if Santa would win. Let's not find out. As much as I kind of do want to find out, let's not find out. So, I think that's probably where I'm going to go ahead and leave us for tonight. Just because there's not much really going on and really be actively here for. I just wanted to pop one here. Explain what we have potentially coming our way for the rest of the evening hours. At some point, wrong door. At some point in the future, to kind of go like we did the other day, I want to, at some point, do what we did again. Keep this stream going, but on this stream right here, have plugged in this. And be carrying around this and talking to you all through that stream. But connected to this feed. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and test it and see what see if it will even fit and with our great. Yeah, I'm going to unplug the mixer, so I'll be right back in a second. I'm going to plug this little thing in and see what you all think. So I'll be right back in just a moment. Okay, I think we are plugged into the new thing, but let me play out different audio settings to make sure. What audio source am I connected to? Into the new thing, but let me play out different audio settings to make sure. Yeah, what audio source am I connected to? Okay, so I guess. Ow. Okay, just give me a minute. I wanna turn down things so that way we're not overlapping audio. Turn down things so that way we're not overlapping audio. Yeah, so you know what, this doesn't sound bad. It sounds just like compared to using this mic. So I'm gonna switch back to this mic now, and we'll be right back. Okay, yeah. So this didn't sound bad. So so fun fact about this thing. I mean, this thing obviously sounds better, which is why it was primarily going to be used. But anyway, that's beside the point. On my birthday 2 days ago, well, thank you all for the birthday wishes. It was a really good day. But anyway, I had gone to Five Below as one of the stops I wanted to do because we went to Clarksburg. Because I see a lot of YouTubers like carrying something around just like this. So, as one of the pit stops, I had one to do was go to Five Below because I've never, in my 26 years, been to a Five Below. I've heard about them. I just never been to one. So, literally got that microphone kit. It came with, of course, the USB receiver that has USB or USB-C. Love USB-C nowadays because everything's turning towards that. My phone has USB-C. My iPad has USB-C. So just like when I go on vacations, it's literally one cable that I need to bring that can charge everything. USB-C is a life changer. So, but it came with the USB-C receiver, the mic itself. Now this thing here, I tried it, and you can't take it off. And I'm not gonna forcefully try it. But it also, in case if your iPhone has lightning still, it came with a USB-C to lightning adapter, which will just go on like that. This is how it came. Since all my devices I use USB-C, I'm just keeping it by USB-C. Keeping this in the drawer in case someone I know wants to use the mic and they only have lightning. So it came with that. It also came with a little attachment clip if you wanted to clip it onto like your shirt or something like that, which I may do with some. And of course, a USB-C to USB cable to charge this battery. And of course, your handy dandy instruction booklet. So, if we ever do what we did again on Saturday with walking around the block, we are going to attach that mic to my USB-C and USB adapter hub down below here. Carry that around. You probably still use the audio from this feed. And the feed from my phone. Because they're going to be streamed onto two different platforms. I don't want it to be weird. But if you are watching the radar, like I mentioned you could before, you can still hear what I'm talking about. I want to test it first. Because I don't know if... I don't know how many feet the USB or the reception is good for. So I'll have to test that out because... I mean, it won't be that far. But I still want to test it out to see if it will still reach and connect. But that'll be an experiment for another day because it's dark out right now, and I don't want to venture out this late at night, but one of these days we're going to try and see if we can stir up. So I just want to tell you, next time we do that, we're going to do something a little different for the fun of it. So anyway, that's all I got for tonight. Hope you have a good, pleasant rest of your evening, and we'll chat again soon, my friends. Have a good rest of your night. Oh, before I go, I'm probably going to schedule this one. In fact, let's go ahead and schedule it now. What I'm going to do is plan us to go live. Probably on Tuesday night. Break down the forecast we can expect for Christmas Eve and Christmas. It will probably be roughly around the same time. But I'm going to go ahead and schedule that feed. Let's go ahead and create a new stream. What would it be? Hang on, I gotta figure this out. Let me see if I can. Okay, I can turn the microphone over here so you can still hear me while I try and figure this out. Okay. Yeah, it's an encoder. Okay, so I figured it out. So, I'll deal with that. Can I schedule you? Hang on, gotta figure out how to do this. Maybe. Okay, here we go. Schedule. So, we're gonna put it. We'll go live at 10:30. Hello, click the upload thumbnail. Thank you. I'll have to remember to wow, can you believe we are okay, what I'm gonna do is steal this. I'm getting ahead. Okay, next. Let's see. Okay, so we are scheduled. Let me see if it's appearing in YouTube yet. Yep. Okay. So upcoming in the Christmas breakdown. So what I'm going to do, we are scheduled Yep, okay. Live in 4 days, December 23rd at 10:30 p.m. There she be. So, we will be live next or on Tuesday at 10:30 p.m. to break down what you can see for your Christmas forecast. I'm not doing it today because we are a week out. So much can change yet with that forecast that I'm just going to save a breath and do it Tuesday. So, we will go live on Tuesday. Break down all that information for what you can expect for your Christmas. I'm just going to plug in that stream key. I think it's going to be a different stream key than what I have set now. Yeah, it's going to be a completely different stream key. So I have to remind myself to plug that stream key in. So anyway. With all that to say, we have that stream scheduled. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here for tonight. We will see you again on Tuesday at 10:30. Well, 10:35. Or more like 10:40. Because I want to have the stream start at 10:30. Run the countdown at 10:35. And then we'll be on at 10:40. So we'll see you on Tuesday at 10:30 for your Christmas forecast. And until Tuesday, as we have to hop on between now and then, who knows? We'll find out. Until Tuesday, you have a safe, wonderful day and night, and we'll see you on Tuesday. I guess your night. Let's see.